Okay, so the global Dokkan Turles celebration info has dropped, and there does seem to be quite a lot of good things here. The Turles celebration in general is pretty good, and it does seem to be basically exactly how it was on the JP version. But let's go ahead and take a look at things, and I'll explain exactly what global is getting for the next like 2 weeks or so. So obviously, Energy Rush on August, not August, Autumn Growth Campaign is here. Various events, including a new Dragon Ball story, Prime Battle, and Dokkan Festival will be available. And you know, just etc. Get Dragon Stones, blah blah blah. So there's the login bonus, 15 stones in total, which is good. 14 stones in total for the special missions, which is nice. Then tonight we have the Dokkan Festival Turles banner. You know what's funny? I should bring up the Dokkan Festival Turles banner that was on GP so we could actually talk about the banner, because that's the one thing I forgot to bring up. The Turles banner is it's okay, right? The Turles banner was just okay. I don't think that there's really anything special about it at this point, right? I mean, at this point, you would argue it's like pretty skippable. Like if you take a look here at the Dokkan Festival Turles banner, right? You see the Dokkan Fest Turles. I think he's a solid unit, right? If you're a big Turles fan, go ahead. He's not like Raditz bad or anything. He's good for sure. I think you can get away with him for sure in all the difficult content in the game. You know, this unit is a really good banner unit. This unit is like a solid banner unit. Dokkan Fest Yamcha is actually better. You could argue. I think definitely Dokkan Fest Yamcha is better than he was prior, because prior was like Omega. But now this guy, you know, all the shorter content is really back very, very heightened. So Dokkan Fest Yamcha could actually cook a lot more than he was, like, let's say a month ago, in terms of like Omega being the hardest fight. Now there's so many different, like, top 5 fights. 4 of them are like short content. So Bardock sucks at this point, honestly. Like Bardock just, his defense doesn't get high enough in a quick amount of time. Bojack and Turles kind of suck. I mean, this guy's useful for the like Vegito event, but like, yeah, Bojack straight up sucks, right? It's honestly not that bad of a banner. Like if we say like 1, 2, 3, yeah, no, 3 wins and then like 4 like kind of L's, honestly. Like, and this unit's good, but like you're not really gonna use him, right? Sorry, my chair, I had to fix it real quick so you probably heard that. But yeah, that's the thing about these guys. Again, Turles is just Turles. If only we had the Goku family for his intro animation, that would be super, super helpful. But that's not a thing right now, so we'll see whenever that happens, right? I mean, if we get a Goku family enemy, Turles will start to get very interesting with this buff. It could get very nasty. So we'll see if that happens in the future. This unit is also a guarding slot 1 unit with damage reduction, so that's good. Right, 20%, right? They support as well. It is a good unit. They do release tonight, so in about 6 hours at the time of this recording, they do release, so that's going to be good. Dragon Stones on sale later tonight. The Dragon Stones will be on sale. Looks to be the normal sales, right? That is always there, so that's good. Interesting. Strive for the best character growth missions. I think JP did get this before, but this is pretty good. Getting a good amount of stones here. That's helpful. That's cool. Just extra missions right there is very, very nice. New Dokkan event stage. New Dragon Ball story for the Tree Might, where you're able to farm up this free-to-play Turles. And he's like, okay, right? He has potential. He has not gotten his EZA. He released and he doesn't have an EZA. I assume, you know, him, the Krillin, and whatever Dragon Ball story like free-to-play characters will get won't EZA instantly, which is helpful because it's like this unit is like solid, or like that new Krillin is actually kind of good. And then in the future, he's going to EZA. So, I mean, if this guy gets somehow guaranteed guard against 2 more allies, enemies, that would be interesting. But again, this Turles has use with the attack debuffing now, which is nice. I think characters who attack debuff that Vegito stage, they have a specific purpose and use for now, which I think is a good thing compared to it's like, oh, enemies attack minus 30%, who cares, right? Now it kind of does matter, so that's nice, right? And he even gets dodge against the Vegito phase now, right? So I think that's cool. That's cool, especially if they bring more events like that Vegito one. I think that'd be interesting. Prime Battle, Dr. Relo, he sucks. He's awful, terrible, just bad. He's just straight up bad. He's bad. You're not gonna use him. I mean, do you even farm him? He's like actually like terrible. Like he's like useless. Like this is a useless character. It's so sad. Poor Relo. New Super Battle Road stage. Now this is where it gets interesting. I think these two guys, specifically the Great Up Turles. We'll talk about the Goku verse real quick. Again, he's like a nuker, a support unit, and he's like solid. He's like, hey, right? You can definitely get away with him, but you know he's just like okay, right? You know, especially since there's like so many base form Gokus now that are pretty good. Now, Great Ape Turles is interesting because again, we're probably never gonna get another Great Ape Turles, I assume. And the thing about this guy is on the Space Traveling Warriors category team, you know, and if there's a planetary destruction ally on the rotation, right, he could like triple super, he could do some pretty solid damage. His defense at this point with the new enemy power creep, he probably can't even tank at every normal in the game because he gets to like 600, maybe 700k defense or so. It's like not you can't. It's weird. You can't take every normal in the game with 700k defense, even as an extreme class unit, because like the Fusion Zamasu stage or the Teikoku Black and Zamasu stage, like they get like over that level of like damage on the normal attacks. So things get very nasty like that. So it comes to a situation where this guy potentially at times he can't even take normals, which sucks for the new Turles. But yeah, I do think Ito Turles though, when he came out on JP, he was really good, and he's still pretty good right now, I think, overall. Just these events are returning back, these events are returning, blah 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 blah. We could log a bonus with the tickets. It's very nice to see that, right? New virtual clash, and then here we are. So LR Gohan and Goten's EZA, which I think people have been waiting for, kind of. People don't really talk about this unit at all. You know what this should have been? This should have been a 50% race, actually. This unit's good. It's not a big deal to have a Goku on rotation, but I think we want more like Super Saiyan Gokus, right? I mean, if you take a look at like Super Saiyan Goku, like on their teams, you can run Carnival Goku, which is good. But like, you know, like you can run this unit too. I think this unit's fine, but like SDR Carnival Goku, I'm not really that big of a fan of him compared to like I feel like other people may be a bigger fan of him. I don't know. I'm not really like, you know, oh yeah, SDR Carnival Goku's cooks, right? Namagoku sucks right now. This guy sucks, and like none of these other Super Saiyan Gokus are really actually like good from what I'm seeing. So that's the thing there. Plus, like none of these guys have All in the Family, which is a very strong defensive link for this unit. You don't necessarily have to have a Super Saiyan Goku, but that's how you get like most of their links, like Super Saiyan, Golden Warrior, Kamehameha, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power Egg. A lot of these are like Super Saiyan Goku links. So if you're running them with like Kai Goku, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power, All in the Family, right? But like you're missing the one key link that they can get, and just it's kind of odd. But if this unit is in a situation where they're set up fully, they could look very, very strong for an EZA. But I think, you know, if we're talking about them being an EZA, like a Dokkan Fest LR EZA, like I don't know, is like LR Rose better than this unit? I would say LR Rose is better than this unit. His EZA, and this unit is like a Dokkan Fest LR, not a Yellow Coin LR. And then, you know, I would still say the Blue Fusions, in my opinion, I feel like they are still better than LR Rose. And then it's like Gohan and Goten aren't like even on the Rose level, in my opinion. So I don't know. I think that he's good. They're really, really good. They're very strong offensively. I mean, once they're fully built up, they can even hit harder for sure than Rose can with all the additionals. But it's RNG, and then you have to build up for so long. So it's like really only the Omega fight that this unit's good in. And then tech units just kind of suck right now a little bit because all the hardest fights in the game have an int phase. Omega has an int phase. Teikoku Black and Zamasu has an int phase. Rose has an int phase. The Zamasu fusion stage, the Fusion Zamasu stage has an int phase. So tech units just kind of are getting creamed, and especially a build-up tech unit and all those like content. It just is. It makes units like this unfortunate, where he doesn't have any defensive tech as a tech unit, which is kind of funny to say it like that, but yeah, that's like, you know, like now we're like a few months away from when he EZ'd on JP, and it's like they didn't design him with the events upcoming in mind, which is kind of weird, but sucks for that unit, I guess. You know, it is what it is. New quest mode area. Chapter 5 Part 2 Area 31 is here. So the good thing about that is that means you guys are going to get the best link level stage, 31-4. I think it's still the best Link level stage, even on JP. Very, very, very good Link level stage overall. So this is pretty sick, right? I do think it's nice that Global's getting that. New ESBR. Let's see what else is in here. Explosive Chain Battle versus Kid Gohan. And that's pretty much it. I mean, we could see the missions that are upcoming. Link level and you skill 5 times, blah, blah, blah. So, okay, 69 is Super Battle Road, and then you can actually, soon Global will be able to use this, the Vegeta Family support memory, which is good. Here's the Turles Dragon Ball story missions. There's this new, support memory, which is good, I think. Hybrid Saiyans 20% attack and defense, and then Giant Ape Power gets 2 ki for 2 turns. If the HP is 58% or less starting for the 3rd turn. It's like, if you're running like, I don't know, I guess LR Ultimate Gohan or like even Sword of Hope Trunks, like this could be an interesting support memory to use. It's a cute little animation, Gohan's heart right there when Icarus comes in and calms down Gohan from the Turles movie, I guess, right? If you see here, Icarus is like kind of chilling and then like, yo, what's up, Gohan? What you doing, boy? And he's like, what? He's like, Icarus? And then he just starts waving his butt. And yeah, well, he didn't wave his butt, never mind. Maybe I'm just, I don't know, I'm stupid. Anyways, that is it for the Turles celebration. So let me know what you guys think, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.